Good day, YouTubers. Time for a spot of royal tea. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, The Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Meghan and Harry have opened an official Instagram. It's at Sussex Royal. Okay, the official Instagram for the Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. And if you look at this, that looks like an M. Okay, an M with a crown. That would be Meghan. But if you have to look more carefully, and that's also an H. M and H. It looks like in Meghan and Harry, but it looks more like an M than it does an H, which is interesting. Everything is everything. So that kind of leads me to believe that the energy of this Instagram is more Meghan than Harry. Okay, so Prince Harry and Meghan Markle break Instagram record. Just 5 hours and 45 minutes after the Duke and Duchess of Sussex unveiled their new Instagram account, at Sussex Royal, they had already amassed 1 million followers, a milestone that the Guinness World Record book said was reached in record time. According to journalist Benjamin Waring, the rush of activity on Instagram even caused the platform to momentarily crash. Since breaking the world record, the Sussex account has already more than doubled in size. I think it's tripled now, with 2.6 million followers on Wednesday morning. So in one day. So Harry and Meghan claimed the record from K-pop star Kang Daniel, who reached the 1 million following milestone with a selfie in January. It took him 11 hours and 36 minutes to set the record, more than double the amount of time it took the Duke and Duchess. So they took 5 hours and 45 minutes. Kang, the previous record holder, was 11 hours and 36 minutes. And prior to that, Pope Francis held the record before Kang Daniel when he took 12 hours to gain 1 million followers. Okay. So, big doings. Okay, so they already tried. Meghan and Harry were bucking for a separate philanthropy. So it's kind of a big deal that Meghan and Harry get their own Instagram. So let's start out by taking a look at the Queen and the Crown versus Meghan and Harry. I want to see if the Queen is like, yeah, go ahead and open your own Instagram, or, you know, I don't know, how voluntary, how approved is this new social media presence by the Queen? Or, you know, are they kind of, again, going against royal protocol and going against the royal way? Or is this the royal way? Is the Queen, you know, completely allowing this? She extended her golden scepter and, you know, they opened an Instagram account. So let's look at the Queen and Meghan and Harry for this Instagram account. This is the Queen. Meghan and Harry. Okay, so here on the good focus. All right. Here on the Queen side, we have Cornerstone, Jacob's Ladder, handcuffs. Jacob's Ladder, so 7 and 4, 11, 3 clubs, 3 blackbirds. 3 blackbirds are very loud, very public. They make a lot of noise. They talk a lot. This is Twitter. They're chatting. This is Instagram. They're chatting, engaging, step by step, contract, and solid foundation. This is part of the plan. This is part of the step-by-step plan. The Queen is on board with this. She's completely on board. I wanted to see, is the Queen opposed? Did they kind of spring this on her? Or is she on board? The Queen is completely on board. They're going to, this is very solid. They've established a solid foundation. The handcuffs can also be kind of strictly controlled. Christopher Guide is over everything. Christopher Guide is tasked with, he was brought on specifically to keep an eye on Harry and Meghan and everything they do, because they're so far off script, so constantly. It's his job to keep an eye on them and make sure that they don't, do something crazy. So this looks very solid and strictly controlled. So the communication on there is strictly controlled, and this can also be going up the chain of command. So looks really good on the Queen's side. She's completely on board with this, and it's fine. This was not a shock to her. This is not a concession. It doesn't appear. Okay, what's going on with Harry and Meghan? Trinity, all things working together. No, and butterfly. 12, 3 spades, conflict of everything working together, feeling stopped, feeling, okay, and butterfly is a great social media card. This is very public, very light. The attention span of social media is about the attention span of a butterfly. Okay, so you send a tweet or an Insta out there and it pops, and everybody's really excited, and then squirrel, they just look away. So working everything together, okay, but they're feeling very restricted, and it's a conflict. They're feeling very restricted. Meghan and Harry are feeling, probably Meghan more so than Harry. Harry's grown up in the palace. There was no problem until now. So I think Meghan is feeling very restricted. She has a lot to say. She likes to talk a lot about speaking her truth and saying what she wants to say, and she's very political. So she's feeling very, very restricted. But this is working everything together. Social media is really definitely what she wants to be doing, but she feels like it's a constant struggle. So she is feeling very restricted. So the Queen did approve this. They are under very tight restrictions, very restricted, very closely watched. And it's a conflict for Meghan, more so than Harry, okay, at this point. But Harry's buying in. So, okay, Incubus, Succubus, Crossroad. This is 11, 3 blackbirds again. 3 clubs, okay, Instagramming at the crossroads, going out into the world, but it's a 6 spades. Okay, so we're getting, in the outcome, they're going to be saying things that the Queen doesn't like. Okay, this Incubus Succubus is a bad relationship. It's a selfish relationship. It can be, selfishness, drug abuse. But in this case, it's like tweeting, Insta-ing things at the crossroad that the Queen doesn't like. They are going to, Meghan and Harry are going to push that envelope, and the Queen is not going to like it. Christopher Guide is going, on behalf of the Queen and the Crown, is going to clamp down on them. Okay, it's got to run up the chain of command and be very solid and represent the royal family. That's what they're there to do. They're there to represent the royal family and the glory of England. Long live the Queen. Okay, that's what they do. Okay, so just yesterday, Meghan and Harry announced that they were going to open a separate philanthropy. Okay, a completely separate from the crown and the Queen. And there's some inkling here. Let's put it over on Meghan and Harry's side. Is the Queen going to give them an inch and they're going to take a mile? Okay, are they really going to push it? Because this looks like pushing it a little bit. Okay, is this a give an inch, take a mile situation where Meghan and Harry are just going to push, and keep flaunting royal protocol and not necessarily represent the glory of England and the Queen? And ultimately, they're going to try to get this separate. They're going to weasel back into this separate philanthropy thing. So, what's the energy here? Is this a give an inch, take a mile kind of thing where they're just going to seek to expand, or not? Or they're going to keep it within the limits? All right, what do we got here? Hand in hand, 2 diamonds, 5 hearts, 7 and 6, 13. 4 hearts. Home, the home card. So they're committed to the family and all the people, and they're going to play it by ear. Fence sitter reacts, does not act. So they are committed, and 4 spades is keeping it in the box secret and restricted. They're very restricted. Okay, my battery went out. All right, so is this a give an inch, take a mile instance? Are Meghan and Harry going to seek to really expand this? They're going to play it by ear with all the people, but it's all about the family, the royal family. And this is either secrets. They either secretly want to expand it, or this is restriction. I think they're very restricted, and this is a conflict for them. Meghan and Harry are very tightly restricted and watched very closely by Christopher Geit. They are going to push the boundaries. Okay, and it's going to upset the Queen. But they're being watched very closely. Okay, so there's some silly people running around. Well, there's people saying that Meghan has political aspirations. Okay, she's always talking about politics. And people are saying things like, Meghan for president. Okay, Meghan Markle for president, just like they say things like Oprah Winfrey for president. And I did a spread on Oprah Winfrey for president, and very few people watched it because they don't take that seriously. So Meghan Markle perhaps can run with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. They can be running mates, and so who knows? Does Meghan Markle have political aspirations? Okay, is that what's going on? Does she have political aspirations? Because she never stops talking about politics. Yes. Man. Veil. Okay. Does Meghan Markle have political aspirations? Man is very direct and forthright, and this is a good man, honest, good man, helpful. 29. Eight Hearts. Water into wine. She has, yes, she has secret aspirations. Mustard seed is a letter and a message. She has a message to help the people, to directly help the people, and transform her way. And Eight Hearts is transformation. Water into wine is very transformational. Water does not turn into wine. It's a miracle. So, yes, she does have secret political aspirations, and she feels that she could really do a lot of good, and she has a message for the people. So yeah, she very definitely does have political aspirations. I'm a little surprised because I was kind of thinking, oh, that's just ridiculous. But what do I know? Okay, so there's talk that Meghan Markle has a secret Twitter account. Right Life PR. Okay, at Right Life PR. And this is a Twitter account. And Beyonce's on there, Michelle Obama's on there, Oprah's on there, and Meghan is always talking about saying her piece. She has a message for the people. Okay, she's always talking about speaking her truth and saying her piece. Okay, and we know from watching that Meghan is a huge social justice warrior. And she's turning Harry into a social justice warrior, and everybody hates it. And I think that's a disaster for Harry. That's not his brand. Okay, and she's rebranding him as a social justice warrior and demonizing him for having a drink and being Harry. Okay, so is Meghan Markle active? Is this her social media account? Okay, and it was just canceled, and now there's another one popping up. So is Right Life PR her secret Twitter account? Meghan Markle's secret Twitter account. Scourge, Snake. Boy, oh boy. And Ruler. Is this Meghan Markle's secret Twitter account? Right Life PR. Scourge, Snake, Mercury. Ruler. Ruler's the boss. Ruler charges in. Ruler runs the show. Okay, this is her thing. Is this her account? It's her thing. She rules it. She runs it. She rules it. It's hers. Okay, she actively, directly runs the show. 12 and 12, 6 spades, incubus, succubus. Mercury, deceptive talking. Snake, lies hidden in the situation. Scourge, conflict and hitting that spot over and over. 6 spades. Yeah, this is her account. She is disguised. She's hiding in the grass and sending out her tweets constantly. And she's being naughty. 6 spades. She says whatever she wants, whether you like it or not. 6 spades. So that is her account. How active is Meghan Markle on social media now? Okay, because they came out, she's got Harry, using Harry as a puppet. She's got Harry saying, we need to ban that video games, Fortnite. We need to get rid of Fortnite. It leads to antisocial behavior. Okay. It's like they're, it's like the save the environment stuff. She's sending the helicopter pilot all over the place. What's the footprint for sending that helicopter guy out for some snickerdoodles in France? It's ridiculous. Okay, so how big is Meghan's social media? Is it big? Is it small? How big is her social media presence now? Oh, my goodness. Okay. Okay, because they're not allowed to have social media. This is strictly controlled by the Queen. No, 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 Meghan. Don't say that. Oh, no, we're going to keep you in the box, Meghan. Okay. How big is her presence on social media now? Because Harry grew up in the royal household. No social media. When in doubt, say nothing. Keep your mouth shut. Don't respond. Okay, as a YouTuber, I understand this. You don't respond to the haters. You just don't. Okay? And who am I? I'm just Joseph Magi. I get it. Okay, so Harry knows this. It's not Harry. So how big is her social media presence now? It's deeply rooted strength. It's been cut, but it's overflowing. The cup overflows. Tens are completion. How much? How much? It's all you imagined it possibly could be, and even more. Okay? Multiply that presence. It's a lot. Okay. Social media is life for Meghan Markle. Okay, the social media, the public eye, this is life. This is what makes the cup overflow. There's more than we'll ever find out. Okay, and it's very deeply rooted. This is her foundation. Her foundation is not family. Okay, who did she invite to her wedding? She invited a whole bunch of celebrities. Social media, fame, celebrities. Okay, that's her foundation. This is the foundation upon which she's built her life. She can't stop. Okay, she's really huge on social media. Four-leaf clover is very active and opportunistic. Stuff comes up. There's news happening. It's a news event. She's on it. Okay, 15. 4 clubs again. Okay, she's very active on social media. This is her. And she's constantly, the straight razor is a 1. Bam, bam. Okay. And it could also mean that it's cut a little bit. But for her, for Meghan, social media is life. Okay, this is how she came up. This is how she became famous. She was writing a blog. I think she has a whole bunch of secret accounts. This is her secret account. She probably has a whole bunch of secret accounts. Okay, so she's not out there as Meghan Markle. Okay, so these are all secret accounts. This is her life. She loves social media. Social media that's the shizzle for Meghan. She eats it up. Okay, so she's still very active and has lots of accounts and deep roots and a strong presence on social media. We're going to ask one last, there's talk, and, so there's talk that Meghan and Harry, and this looks like what I'm seeing in the secret baby birthing plan, okay? And what I'm seeing, what I saw, was that Meghan and Harry are going to do an exclusive, okay, with some glossy mag. the word is that they're thinking to sell an exclusive to Vogue. Okay, and Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes with their baby Surrey did a 23-page spread of Surrey and Mama and Daddy in Vanity Fair. So there's this talk that Meghan and Harry, instead of doing the pictures at St. Mary's, the Lindo Wing, okay, for the public, they're going to do a Vogue spread. Okay, is there any truth to this? And as soon as this came out, the Crown, they denied it. Okay, so literally, Meghan and Harry come out and say something, and then the Crown, just knee-jerk reaction, immediately denies everything. So is it true, and this is a whole reading we'll have to do later, we're just going to have to see. Is there any truth that they're going to do a Vogue exclusive? Let's take a look. Vogue exclusive. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm so glad I asked this question. Okay. Oh my goodness. Is there any truth that they're going to do a Vogue exclusive like Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes in Little Surrey? Earthquake, Sun, Devil, Broken Chalice, Ace of Diamonds, Sun. This is, yeah, man. Heck yeah, man. Okay, Devil, Selfish, 10 Spades. 10 Spades is the worst ending. Everything you were planning and built, it's gone. Okay? So, yeah, that is exactly what they wanted to do. And the Queen is like, no way. You can't do that. This is too selfish. This is just for you, Meghan and Harry. Really, for Meghan, because that's not how Harry thinks. Harry is from the royal household. So the Queen shot it down. Nope. Yes, they were planning to do this. Absolutely not. You cannot do this. Not going to happen, Meghan. They announce it, and it's shot down by the Queen and the Crown. Okay, that's what this says. And Meghan, this is the no. This is the shut down. Completely shut down. The Devil, why? Okay, because this is devil energy, and Meghan keeps showing as devil. This benefits Meghan only. It doesn't benefit Harry even. She's going to tell Harry that it benefits Harry, but it doesn't benefit the Crown. It doesn't benefit the Queen. It works against the interests of the Crown. It works against the interests of William and Kate, the people. And in the reading where I did the secret birth plan, and you should look at that, I said they're going to come up with a plan, and I thought, oh, they're going to do like a glossy magazine shoot. So here I'm asking about the glossy magazine shoot. That's exactly what they were going to do. But the Queen shot it down because the public is going to hate it, and it does not benefit anyone but Meghan and Harry. It's devil energy. It's just more devil energy. It's very selfish. It's very Hollywood. Okay, and this adds 22, 6 diamonds, all the people. Yes, reveal the baby to all the people, but Meghan was just completely shot down, and this is not happening. No way, Jose. This is not happening. Okay, it's verboten. It was shut down. This selfishness was shut down, and they're being held tightly in a box. That's so interesting. So, gosh, I was hoping they would do that because that's a whole nother reading, the Vogue exclusive, and that would be very interesting to do because it creates so much conflict in the royal household, and it's so selfish. But it looks to me like it's been shut down. It's really been shut down. So that's very big news and very interesting. That's a lot of drama there. Okay, let's review. The Queen and Harry and Meghan. This is This is the Queen's plan. Okay, this Instagram, but it's being very tightly controlled, and it runs up. They run everything up the flagpole through Christopher Geit. It's very solid. The Queen is watching very closely. Okay, so she's on board with it. She approved it. It came from the top. Jacob's ladder comes all the way from heaven down to earth. It came from the top all the way down, and it's being strictly controlled. What's going on with Meghan and Harry? Meghan is feeling very restricted, and this is a conflict, and she was shut down on the Vogue shoot. This could be literally completely shut down. No, completely shuts you down. So everything is going to work together. The social media, this is very public. The social media is all going, everything's going to work together for the glory of the crown in England. Okay, and all this devil energy is going to be shut down. Even so, Meghan is going to push the boundaries, and she's going to upset the Queen and the crown, and she's going to have to be reined in. This is inevitable, okay? And this is what she's going to do. She's going to upset the Queen eventually, but they're watching very closely, and everything gets run up the flagpole. So I think it's a matter of time before Meghan starts posting without approval first. Okay, it looks like everything has to be approved. So in the beginning, Meghan is going to get everything approved through Geit, and Geit's going to give the okay. And then there's going to come this time where Meghan's going to be like, oh, I just had to get it out because it's very time sensitive. Okay, and she's going to post, and she's going to go around Geit, and that's where this 6 spades is going to be coming in. Okay, are they want to expand, give an inch, take a mile, take 10 miles. Okay, all the people committed, reacting, 13, 4 hearts. No, they're being very much contained. This is strictly limited to royal household engagement with the public. All the people is being strictly limited to royal, what is good for the royal family. Okay, they're being very strictly contained, 4 spades. At this time, but they're going to violate that soon enough. Does Meghan have political aspirations? Is she going to run I'm just making this up, but she's going to run for president and have Ocasio-Cortez as her running mate? She absolutely has political aspirations, and I'm really shocked to see this. She feels that she has a real message to give to the people. She's a social injustice warrior. So yeah, she has secret aspirations, and maybe King of Hearts is very direct and honest and helpful and wants to help and is a very good-hearted person, very direct, very honest, very good-hearted. This is male energy. It's not a conflict that it's showing up for Meghan. Meghan just feels that she has a great message for the people, and she can really make some positive changes. So absolutely, she does have political aspirations. I'm surprised. Okay, this secret Twitter account, which is... I should have wrote it down. I did write it down. Okay, her Twitter account, Right Life PR. It with Michelle Obama and Beyonce and Oprah talking back and forth to this person. Is this her secret Twitter account? Yep, she's in charge of it. She's communicating constantly and hiding. She's hiding who she is, 6 spades, and she says whatever she wants. I think 6 spades here is kind of like a disguise. It's a relationship card. She's like wearing a mask, 6 spades, and hiding who she is. And it literally says, for this account, the quote for the account is, "You don't know me, but you know who I am." Okay, that's literally that account. So she is definitely, that's her account. That was her secret account. It's been taken down now because it was found out. Okay, but you still may be able to find it cached on the internet. It may still be in there, saved temporarily for the public to see. How big is Meghan's social media presence? Huge. Okay, this is life to her. It's bigger than you can imagine, and she's on everything constantly. She can't help herself. She loves to comment. She's on constantly. So, isn't it ironic? Don't you think? She's got Harry saying social media leads to antisocial behavior. We need to get rid of Fortnite. It's bad for our kids. It's pure hypocrisy. Social media, she's huge on social media. Social media is her life. This is her foundation in life. Okay, so to come out against social media and gaming, Harry's a gamer and she's huge in social media. It's ridiculous. Just fly your helicopter, to France to get a snack that you already have in the palace. Okay, so this Vogue exclusive, was she negotiating with Vogue to do a big glossy exclusive in lieu of publicly coming to St. Mary? Now I'm wondering if they're actually going to show up at the Lindo wing, which is becoming very likely. Yeah, this is exactly what she intended to do. And it was totally shot down by the Queen because it's just selfish and everybody's going to hate it. The only person who's going to love it is Meghan. The only person who benefits from this is Meghan, the devil, and it's devil energy because it's selfish and it only benefits Meghan. And she's devastated by this. She was completely shut down. So she's very, very upset by this. And in the future, she's going to push these boundaries again and again and again. It's just a matter of time. But right now, they're very, 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 very tightly restricted. Interesting. That's your royalty today. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy /Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.